Are you a closet eater? Hey everybody, I'm Brown with Applied Fitness, where our mission is to motivate, educate, and empower you to become the best version of yourself. And today I want to ask you that very simple and private question. Are you a private eater? Because I know that if you've been following me, I know that you're part of the crew, you're part of the Applied Fitness Nation that's trying to get more fit, healthy, and active. What might very well be holding you back though is your diet and nutrition program. Let me ask you 3 questions, if any of these questions resonate with you. And the first one is, do you prefer to eat in private as opposed to eating out in public? Number 2 is, do you eat healthy in public, but at home behind closed doors you overindulge in foods you know you shouldn't? And number 3, you eat healthy all day long, but at home, at the end of the day, when you find yourself by yourself, you end up eating foods that you really, really don't want to eat and feel guilty afterwards? Guess what? You're not alone. It happens to us all. We call that mindless eating. And my goal is to help you become more mindful when you're eating. Closet eating ultimately leads to our demise, because what happens is you make so much progress in the workout area, and the diet is so on point, except you get to certain points when you're by yourself and you're eating in isolation. So I'm going to give you a couple steps here to help you eliminate that and avoid that. Number 1 is, I want you to learn your triggers. We all eat for a variety of reasons, and the majority of them isn't because we're hungry. We eat maybe because we're bored, we're stressed, we have anxiety, a number of different reasons we eat. I want you to learn your triggers. I want you to learn what leads you to overeating, or worse yet, eating in public or eating in private. Number 2 is, I want you to log every calorie. When I say every calorie, I mean every calorie. Not just what you remember, not just what you kind of recollect, but every calorie that you eat. As you get done eating it, whether it's with your phone or pen and paper, write it down, log that for a week, and we can see trends. We can see why you're eating, what you're eating, and when you're eating it. We might see patterns. We might see why you eat more at night after 6 o'clock, or you eat during the 2 to 3 o'clock during the day because you're bored. We can see trends. Number 4 is, I want you to carry healthy snacks so you never find yourself hungry. We call that HALT, hungry, angry, lonely, and tired. What happens when you're in that state, that mental state, is you tend to eat foods, you gravitate towards comfort foods. But if you have healthy snacks, that's not going to be the case. Next is, I don't want you to stop bad food. I say it all the time, but it's so true that if it's not in the house, you can't eat it. If you're in your house and you're stressed out, you're overwhelmed, or you're bored, if it's not there, you can't eat it. Last but not least is exercise. Exercise is going to help keep you on point. Exercise is going to help with that cascade effect of, when you exercise and you move more, you feel better. Emotion follows motion. So if you're in motion, if you're being active, if you're getting the endorphin rush, if you're feeling good, chances are your emotions are going to be more stable. You'll be less likely to overeat. Let me ask you this. If any of those questions with the emotional eating ring true, let me know. We're here to help, and we have a whole action plan to help you overcome the emotional eating, to help you more mindful. Just instant message us and we'll get back to you, and we'll give you our step-by-step action plan to help get you off that roller coaster and onto a healthy eating plan. I'm Brian with Applied Fitness. Be great.